Boom! Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, that was not good. Hello everyone, FunctionX here. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Space Engineers, episode 19. Today we're going to do a little bit of underground building and mining, boring out, hollowing out, whatever, the ground. But I want to show you a few things first. Colored this guy blue and gave him a name. If we can get in here. He's now named the Wish Bear, the Wish, just plain Wish. Just call it the Wish mining drill. And this one, if I can get into the chair. Cheer. Yep. Keep into the Care Bear theming. So I've got Cheer and Wish there. Ready to go. Just kind of hanging out. I fixed the wires. They now go all the way down. And you can see I've hollowed out this whole room here. And I lined them up correctly. If you're not careful, the wires don't actually line up correctly, so I made sure to do that. Now, I don't want to just jump in here and fly down with my jetpack every time I want to get down there, so I've added something else. It's a ladder. Look at that. There is new mod out called the ladder mod. It's in development, so it doesn't work perfectly yet, but I think it works pretty good for what it needs to do. Basically, you get on the ladder, and if you look level at it, nothing happens, but if you look up, you go up. If you look down, you go down, and if you look away from it, you leave the ladder. So isn't that awesome? I really like it. To get on it, you have to kind of jump, and then you're on, and you can go up and down, and you get off. Pretty cool. So here's that room from below. You see we're going to have 4 these nuclear reactors in each quad here, so we'll have 16 total. And then we've got the power lines coming here. Those don't do anything other than support the capacitors. But it's cool. I can walk through the middle here and look at all my pretty reactors running once they're all purple. We do need to put some kind of screen here that will display the status of all the reactors and the capacitors, so we know how they're doing, how much, how long they'll be able to last, how full they are, all that kind of stuff. Then I've got hallways. The hallways are going to go down here. That one leads up to the ladder I just showed you. And I'm not sure if I'm going to leave it like stone like this. I think it actually looks pretty cool as a stone, or I'll frame it in like these other ones and weld it once I actually have a chance. And they come in here, and if you are fond of remembering my Unleashed base in Minecraft, in here we had some information panels on this wall, and then we had some material energy here. So we had all your I don't even remember the stuff was called, but basically it was just storage and computers in here, and that's what I've done here. So I've got 2 large cargo containers connected to conveyor network. That assembler's there just temporary, so I could build pieces for this. I've got a bunch of computers and timer blocks here ready to go if I need them. The first one there, that timer block and that computer, are running my standard monitors. This is a really cool mod called the Clear LCD mod, and I just like it better because it doesn't put that stupid ugly texture over the top of the LCD when you look at it. Which I think in the roadmap the developers said they're getting rid of, but anyway. So this one tells me how many components I have. I have like no components at all. The only thing I really have is steel plates. And then here is my ingot summary. You can see I have very little ingots as well. I need to change the component or the quotas. They're all at their defaults. And then over here we've got the reactors. So we've got a little bit in a battery somewhere, and some in a reactor. I don't even remember where I put the battery. I don't even remember having a battery. Oh well. So that's this room. I'm kind of got this little diamond entrance on both sides. I'm not sure if I'll keep that because I might want to seal this room off with oxygen. Although I'm not sure. Can you seal rooms with some of their walls are stone? I doubt you can. So we might not be able to seal this with oxygen unless we get rid of all the stone and put in walls. All right, and so that has an equal, or the same kind of passageway that goes back into the reactor room. And then you go down here, and then you get into this room, and We still need to do a little bit of drilling here, but open this guy up. In my Unleashed base in this area, there were all my machines. So this is where we're going to put our processing area. Yeah, we need to clear this area out. Crazy. Just a ton of space because we need to fit those huge industrial style centrifuges and refineries and assemblers in here. I was thinking if I could drill out this way, I might be able to put a cool window from above. Like, let's go up here. If we put like a wall here, but it had windows right above the timer blocks and computers, so you can kind of see down, or I don't know, just mainly, not just so it's not all armor blocks everywhere. So have a window there that looks into the rooms. You can see I'm pretty much at the surface here, though. That's why those hallways dip down. Cool. Alright, what else do we want to show here? I'm gonna go ahead and... let's take the ladder. We have the ladder, we might as well use it. Come on, baby. There she is. If you look straight up, you actually climb pretty quickly, and then since we're on the moon, we like fly off the top. We're like, woohoo! Nope, 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 fly off. There we go. There's something else I wanted to show you guys, and I totally forgot what it was. But yeah, my plan now is to get a centrifuge running to get me a ton of iron, and hopefully use the iron to make a bunch of blocks so I can actually surround this area with a roof and walls instead of just having this area open like this. Alright guys, the next thing I want to do really quick. Last time we talked about a certain alternative form of mining, and I think it'll be fun to give it a try. So let's grab a few components here and come down here where we had some room, and we'll have a little fun. Let's see, I need a space. Let's just drill down here a little ways. Alright, that should be far enough away so that I don't die. This is the best way I've figured out to do it. It does use up a little bit of material, just an iron, whatever, plate there, steel plate. Grab a warhead though. You can see for a small ship, 2 explosive, 1 computer, 2 small steel tubes, construction component, and girders. So not a lot of stuff. And we'll go ahead and put that there and weld her up. Whoa, stop shaking, stop shaking, do not blow up. I'm not ready for you to blow up. I forgot something though. We need to go back because we need an easy way to trigger it from far away. And I've never really played with warheads, so there might be another way to do it, but this way seemed good to me. Let's get my gun, and we need to produce ammo. Just 1 bullet's good. Alright, and then G, character tools, let's get that gun. I love this blue rifle, it's cool. Alright, now can I do this without dying? Where is the explosive? Right down there. Let's save. We are episode 19. I have so many save files, it's crazy. Alright, aim at there and boom! That leaves a pretty good hole. Not too expensive, but it is definitely faster, or easier just to do this. Okay, well that was fun explosion. I have a few more things I would like to do this episode. One being, if I die, I have to reload my world because I don't have a medic station yet. So let's remedy that by just putting in a medic station here. What color do we want this thing to be? Just stand out a little bit on the wall. Black. Maybe... yeah, I like that. Kind of a maroonish red here. So put that on, weld it up, and hopefully I can respawn there if I die. Cool. Alright, so this is now Moon Med Station. Oops. Okay, so that's good to go. In case we need to heal up or respawn. Now I am completely out of iron, so I need to go take the mining ship out to find some iron. I do not have detector components, though, to add a azimuth ore detector. So I'm going to see, does this ship have... Did we put an ore detector on it? We did, okay. Come here. Come here. Thank you. Need you. Because you are not... Oops. You're over here. Okay, so detector. I think I just used this one. This is like the super, super crappy one, but it'll work. We want to put this probably at the bottom so it's close to the ground. Oh, and you know what else we need to put is a connector. We do not have a connector here. That's not good. Okay, so I can put this probably right here. Don't want it pink. Okay. Beautiful color there. So if we look at this thing, it's still probably completely full of stone, yes. And so it's super heavy. The battery is fully charged on it, though, so we should be able to fly. We need to get a connector to unload that thing. So let's get connector on our hotbar. And I think the easiest way, at least temporarily, to get a connector would be like somewhere right here. We'll just take this pipe out. Let's not separate the station, though. That would be bad. Okay. So I can drill this guy out of the way. Put in conveyor. And then we'll need like a tube. And then you. No, you. Missing some construction components and construction components. Okay. Can grab them out of here. Got 79. Let's get some extra motors. I don't know. I don't know what I need. Let's grab the black. Paint these guys up. Okay. Grab the Wish. Was this called the Wish? I think it's called the Wish. And engines on. Third view. Since this thing is so heavy, it's using so much power. And let's just park it here for now while I get this connector on here. Don't hurt me. We're gonna have to get rid of this guy. Whew, that was close. So 8, flip, shift P. There we go. Now let's get another landing gear to replace the one we just took off. And will you fit on here? Now you will. Okay. Good to go. Let's unload this thing from all of its stone. Line up this direction first. Then you look over here and you're like, wow, I wasn't even close. Come on. Come on. There it goes. All right, so go ahead and lock. And hopefully that takes all of my stone out so we can fly this thing again. Let's look at the inventory. Cargo, it's... where is it? No, it's still in there. Come on, take it. Take it. You know you want it. There you go. Sweet. Okay. So now we can go ahead and disconnect, fly away. And we're still overloading a little bit, but not too bad. Now, is this ore detector doing anything for us? It is. Yep, it's showing silicon. There's no iron in that one, so let's go fly over and check this one out. make sure we don't go too fast. I forget that I have the higher speed limit mod on, so sometimes I'm flying in, I'm going like 300 meters a second, and that's not good. All right, what ore is here? Come on, ore detector, do something. Show me. Show me the magic. It is nickel. Okay. Awesome. I think there's another one on the edge. There's actually one back there. There's quite a few ore deposits in this crater. I should do that thing again where I have a button that disables the dampeners on the front engines only so I can glide, but we'll do that eventually. Alright, what is in you? Thank you, oxygen bottles. I appreciate it. Come on, show me what's in you. Nickel platinum. Oh, serious platinum right here. I gotta mark this. Okay. GPS. New. It's moon platinum. We'll call it N nickel. That's fine. No iron there though. How's our battery doing? Still 3 bar? Good. Alright, where's our next site that we're gonna go check out? Oh, we've got one right here in the middle. That looks like it could be an iron node. I've started to learn the shapes of different things. If it's just like one circle, it's usually just one ore and almost always nickel. But these ones that look like a face usually have iron in them. We'll see if I'm right. Whoa, slow down, slow down. Oh, nickel, silicon, magnesium. Okay, more magnesium. We're going to have plenty of bullets. Maybe we should mine with explosives with all the magnesium we've got. Okay, we got this guy, the little running man, the Jordan. I call him the Jordan. Looks like a Jordan. Or the dead body. It's like a chalk outline. Let's just get close enough for our ore detector to work. This is a crappy ore detector. I think he created these specifically for planets because people were using the space ones and it was like detecting like the entire planet. Alright, this is silver and cobalt. Okay. Might as well mark that one. Alright, well, I'm going to keep looking for iron, and I'll bring you guys back in when we find it. Alright, guys, finally we have found some iron. So let's turn on these drills and head on in. Of course, right as we start drilling, the sun goes down. So we're in a freaking shadow. Perfect. Not like I wanted to see anything anyway, or show you guys anything. I'm worried this drill doesn't drill out enough. Like, the vanilla drills seem to do a much better job. Like, my ship could totally fit in there. Just have to rock it back and forth. One thing I do like is they seem to be very strong. It's hard to... I've never broken them. Alright, are we into iron yet? I'm like so stuck in here. Oh no! Anything. I'll get a little bit of iron, okay. That's good. I'm never getting out of this hole. There's no way. Oh, I guess I could right click and do it pretty easily. Maybe that's what I should have done at the beginning. Oh, come on, show me a better view. I need lots of iron. That's not very much. Why can't I see? Let's get in camera mode. Oh, it's like way too bright, but there's some iron there. We went a little too deep. Hope you guys can see, because I sure can't. Yeah, give me that juicy iron. I need it. Are we getting too heavy? We're starting to get too heavy, I think. Okay. Well, let me mine out a little bit more, and we'll head back and see if we can start refining it. Be right back, guys. Okay, guys, back in the base. I've done a little bit of work. I landed our machine and inputted all the iron, so I needed to start that processing. So until I get the giant refinery built, I just put in 2 smaller refineries in the ceiling here temporarily. And then I just started hollowing out this room with my elite hand drill like crazy. So you can see I've been taking layers out at a time. And I was able to get a good floor area. And I put in the first of our large machines. This is the high performance centrifuge. You can see the materials on there are crazy. 5,000 steel plates plus 1,000 alloy plates. So that we're probably not going to get this guy built for quite a while. But I'm thinking if I can get one here, I can probably get 2 on the other side. So it's symmetrical. And that means we're going to need a lot of stone coming in. So maybe we'll work on that next. But we probably just need to start the a normal centrifuge processing as well. Do I have one of those anywhere? Could probably put one in. I also need that rock crusher as well. But this one is much more manageable as far as components, and it's a lot smaller if you recall. So let's go ahead and put this one on this side. Let's get it the right color. We're just going all gray for now. We'll put in actual colors later. So let's make some room for this. I'm gonna go up here, up the steps a little bit so I can see, because I need room on the back for upgrades. So right here should be okay. Okay. Now I'm gonna need to clear out a little bit of room for this guy, apparently. It's hard to tell because there's actually a collision box right here, and if I drill, it'll actually turn that into scrap, so gotta be careful. Yep, see, there was part of it right there, just invisible because it was behind the rock. But yeah, in between episodes, I'll get this guy all welded up, maybe put some upgrades on the back of him. And then we'll start processing some stone so that we can get plenty, or any gravel, I mean. We can get plenty of materials and hopefully get these large machines going. So on the other side of this one, we'll do the high performance, no, where is it? Advanced Refinery, which is that giant 3x3 block, and then the advanced assemblers at 2x2. But they all have tons of upgrade locations, so I want to make sure I make use of that. And then we'll get going. So this is the processing room where it's going to be. We're going to have like a window there. These refiners will be gone. This would be a window there, so from the storage room, you can kind of look down and see the rest of the building, but it still breaks it up into separate rooms. How are we doing? Are we actually producing anything now? Yeah, I still need to update these quotas, but you can see we're doing a little bit better. I don't really want steps there, thanks. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. We were able to get some mining done. We tried out explosives. Found out they're quite interesting. If you aren't careful, you will die. We made sure that we have the first aid station so that we can respawn if we do die. And that was about all we accomplished this episode, besides a lot of mining. Yeah, so next time we're going to set up a bunch of drills over in this volcano, or I guess it's the center of a crater or volcano, I'm not sure what. And we'll just start hollowing out as much stone as we can and passing it into our centrifuge so we can get tons of materials. If you guys like this episode, hit that like button. If you want to see more, subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you guys next time for more Space Engineers. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.